Hello, my name is Matthew, and I was just talking about Ulysses by James Joyce and then Pyrrhus by The Life of Pyrrhus by Plutarch, and the other thing that I've read recently, and I thought since I'm in the mood, I would talk about is The Expedition of Cyrus by Xenophon. It's also known as Anabasis, and kind of getting stuck reading Ulysses and then taking a break, a little bit of a diversion to read some Plutarch, and I was still very happy to be in the ancient world, and I thought I would continue with something exciting. And this is an exciting book and entertaining. This is such a fun book. It really strikes at odds with Ulysses, where Ulysses is just such a chore to squeeze any fun out of it. Um, this is supposedly a historical account, and I mentioned talking about Plutarch. I'm terrible when it comes to specifics, facts, figures, names, dates, locations. And I read this maybe a week ago and I've already forgotten everything. But without remembering anything, in general, there's Cyrus, and he is going to go on this military campaign. He's going back to Persia, and he has 10,000 soldiers, and they have to make this long odyssey, this long trek to get where they're going. And Cyrus is well respected, and he's a leader, and this and that. Um, but he's not being honest with the troops as to the real intention as to why they're going there. He's going there to kill his brother, who's in Persia, and there's a whole family thing. And amazingly, Cyrus dies in the first act. It's not even a spoiler. It's like the first chapter. Cyrus dies, and there's now 10,000 of these invading soldiers and enemy territory, and they want to escape. They just want to get back to Greece. They just want to get back home. And what ensues are these military battles and um, uh, all the hurdles that these 10,000 men have to um, have to go through to survive. Now, what makes it just hilarious, uproariously hilarious, and so fun to read is that Xenophon, the author, is actually a character. He's a figure in this book, and it's a historical account. And from what I could gather, uh, Xenophon in reality um, was a bit of a loser and a disappointment on the battlefield. Now, in Xenophon's account, he saves the day. He steps up. He's a leader. He's really like an Odysseus type, where he always has these clever solutions to get them out of these pickles and jams that they're in. Um, and I just love the idea of kind of like writing an alternate history where he just makes himself the hero. It's so funny. Uh, the other thing that's interesting is like having that questionable, unreliable narrator. It was interesting to see that the details that he got right, and there was a moment where I guess some of the soldiers or whatever were eating this honey and they got sick. Uh, and then there was a footnote, and I went back and read the footnote, and it turned out that there was some kind of um, bee or some kind of flower that was making this poisonous honey at the time. And I thought, well, that was so interesting. Like this little detail that he'll get right, making sure that he mentions the correct bee and the correct flower for the poisonous honey, uh, but Xenophon's going to save the day. He's going to be the hero. I absolutely love that. Um, I had so much fun reading this book. Um, so let me know if you've read it. Xenophon is an interesting figure. The only other thing that I really know that I'm familiar with would be his Platonic his dialogues with Socrates, um, and it's interesting to see a slightly different uh, portrayal of a historical figure that didn't write anything down. It's not just through the lens of Plato. We have other people. There were other writers that I don't remember, but Xenophon, and then Aristophanes had a kind of fictionalized character of Socrates. I think it was in the clouds. But anyway, um, such great fun. Absolutely loved it. Let me know if you've read it, or if you like Xenophon, or any other recommendations. Uh, so thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you would like, and take care.